All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the Euro Champions Tournament in Tuesday's qualifying round in the Rookie Division. In my 77 account, just going through, and I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to qualify today. So I'm just playing the holes and seeing how it rolls out. Right this very second, I'm 1 up off the minimum score. So I want to keep that up. If I can get 2 up, that's the deal. Like all of these tournaments, almost every tournament in Golf Clash, it's minus 12 is the minimum score. I mean, that's like the goal that you should be looking for, and you want to set it up. At least this is how I set it up. As my first goal when I enter these tournaments is not to start to drop some monster score. My first goal is to make sure that I'm using the best ball, the best clubs. I've got the best secondary club for the spot that I'm landing, and sometimes you got to take drives several times before you go, okay, that's the shot that I want to work on this week. And then you pick that spot. Like that's a spot I can get to consistently, and it gives me a decent shot at Albie, or it gives me a decent shot at the Eagle. And then start to work that shot and work those numbers. So that's where we're at on this particular hole. I think the way that the wind's blowing, I have to bring out a bigger ball, because with a 3 power ball, I don't think I was able to get, I mean, it was like iffy whether or not I could even get over there. And I did not hit it perfect, and I was getting tons of lag. So there was absolutely no way I was going to hit it perfect. But I'm going to need to bring a power 4 ball, and a 3 side spin power 4 ball might not be bad. Or at least a 2. I don't need a 4. I'm not even sure I need a 3. That's a 3 power ball, I believe. 5 wind, and that's not going to help me because I need wind to get me over there. That's a low wind ball. Let's think. Vintage ball, I believe, is a power 3. Okay, now we're getting into some. So we've got the firework ball. That's a side spin 3. The Kingmaker, that's a side spin 3. Three power ball, prestige, 4 power, 3 side spin. So I think all of the 4 power balls I have are 3 side spin. But this one's 2 win. So I'm gonna take this ball right here. Firework ball. Let me make a note in my notes. Extra mile. Let's go make sure I'm looking at the right hole before I start making notes. Hole number 5. Extra mile. I'm gonna bring a firework ball. I think those firework balls, when they originally came out, this was the tournament. It was right around this time, or I think it was this tournament that those balls came out in originally. They worked awesome on a lot of these Nordic Ford holes. Firework ball, bring. I don't have any power 5 balls, so my notes say bring power 5 ball. Yeah, I would love to bring a power 5 ball right now. Get that ball rolling. But a power 4 might get the job done. There's another hole in this tournament that the wind is blowing in a non-favorable direction. It's the first time that we've played that hole. It's another one of the par 4s. It's hole number 7. And we're getting wind that's blowing from the right to the left, and it's in a slightly headwind. And every other time we've ever played that hole, we've had wind blowing from the right to the left we had tailwind. And so we were able to play that hole a little different. The only way we're going to be able to do that now is if we bring out a big ball. It's going to blow me. It's going to blow me out there onto my orange ring. I don't really need to put a lot of curl on it. Hitting it perfect. Let's see if we got enough distance with the power 4 ball. It's a risky shot if we have to take that shot, and see what the deal is with topspin, because I think I put it all on there. Definitely don't need all of it. So maybe 7. I'm going to put 2 less than max. 2 less. and max topspin on an extra mile 9. If you got an extra mile 8, that's probably maybe 8 bars instead of the 6 bars instead of the 6.5. Maybe the whole 6.5. And ending up in that area out there is not going to be an uncommon deal. And with a power 3 ball, that was a nice shot. All right, I'm gonna have to go at it with a little bit of backspin. This will put the wind into play. Hit it one ring great to the left. Woo! Got lucky. That's what I'm talking about. Can't be good, be lucky. Damn. I'm making it tough on myself with these rough shots coming in. That's lack of practice on some of these holes. And those holes that take special balls, I try and get them done as much as I can with my practice account where I don't have any power balls, to see if there's a way to get it done so that I don't have to, so I get more practice on it, but hopefully get some good notes. That was a good drive out there. It wasn't too long. There's a backboard on that, so if you can roll up on that backboard, you can float back down towards the cup. So you don't necessarily want to take all of that run out. You still want to kind of hit that backboard. So I think maybe just about 2 topspin. That'll be nice. It's a draw. It's a draw. That's 2 recovery shots in a row. All right, I am practicing this hole. And I have a 3 side spin ball. It's going to throw me way off, though. I have a 4 power ball, so it's going to throw my red lines way off. And I'm still going to do a 20% wind adjustment no matter where I'm at in my club. And I'm going to be club specific. So if I'm in mid, I'm going to use a mid number. I may be in long iron. Not sure where my red line is out there. Let's find out. Okay, there's minimum club. There's max. So I'm right at mid club. So it's 1 point. I'm going to say 1.25 per ring. I'm going to do 4.5. 4.5 is 5.4 rings. There's 5, 4. Hitting it perfect. And we should get a really good read on this, on whether or not that wind adjustment was right with that wind. And that was right where I was aiming. Just rolling it up towards the cup. I think it's a dangerous spot, but it's a spot that if we set it up right, and it looks like as soon as you put the 3 side spin on there, you don't have to put much top spin, or you can move it around. Like if we put a little bit of top spin, we can move it a little bit farther to the right and give ourselves a little bit more breathing room. And that 20% is like when we played that on the tournament hole, I just did a straight up wind adjustment. I didn't add the 20%. So I would have just did 4.5. And where I was aiming and where I landed on the perfect shot, doing a 20% wind adjustment, that's about where I was aiming. And so I'm gonna try the 20% and see if I can work on the setup spot and continue to try and dial that hole in. But that is a way that you can go at it, is to do that rough bump. I really like the shot with the sniper just going straight at it. I mean, there's no fuss, no muss. You get the wind adjustment right, bam, you're in the hole. All right. Thanks for watching.